Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing okay. Today my video is an unboxing video from Diamond Art Club. I literally have a huge box here, but I'm only going to show one item from in here. Just going to grab one and go for it. Not sure what I'm going to grab, but let's have a look. Ooh. Here we go. So this one is called, now I hope I'm going to pronounce this right, Naoko or Naoko. Not sure which is the correct way to pronounce that, but this kit is by the artist Emilie Jarrige. And if you've seen my channel before, you'll know that she's one of my favourite artists. I do love her work. I'll actually link her details as well for a Facebook page, so go over and give her some love. As you can see, this is a round drill kit from the pink on the box, and it does say Diamond Art round diamonds. With their boxes now, if it's blue at the bottom, it's square. If it's pink at the bottom, it's round. And then they also now have the artwork going all the way around the box, which I absolutely love. The only problem is it means I don't want to throw the boxes away, which I used to throw them away, and now I'm like, it's too pretty, I want to keep it. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain in a way, but yeah, I do love that. I absolutely love that. So yeah, that's the artwork. And then on the side of the box, we've got their usual Unleash Your Inner Artist. On the back, we have how diamond painting works and what's included. And then on this side of the box, we have that it's 63 colours included, 5 AB drills and 2 fairy dust drills, and that there are a total of 39,601 diamonds. And this kit is a 22 by 22 inches, which is 55.8 by 55.8 if you prefer centimetres. So let's get this open and have a look at her. Oh, I also forgot to mention on the bottom of the box, they do now also have a thumbnail image. It's a bit hard to show you, but basically it's there. It's kind of hard to get that in frame because I'm tilting the box. But I really like that because it used to be that they included a sticker that I've previously been using to put on the end of the box or on the side of the box, depending on how I store them. And the sticker's always peeled off for me. So yeah, I'm really happy that they're now doing it incorporated into the box. So yeah, what do you guys think? I literally love her. She's so beautiful. Let's get her out of this box and have a look. She's so pretty. Right. God, this is tight in the box. Oh gosh. Right, so in our box we have our canvas, which is in their dustproof cover. We have their toolkit, and we have a thank you for your purchase pouch. I'll show you that in a second. And then yeah, we have a treasure quest card, which is in the bottom of the box. They're normally inside the thank you for your purchase leaflet. So yeah, basically the treasure quest card is a new rewards system that Diamond Art Club have started. If you go on their page, you can find all the details, but just briefly, it's a trading card, and basically when you collect certain ones, they do bronze, silver, gold and black being the rarest. But when you collect certain ones or a number of each, you know, sort of different, go and have a look. It'll explain it easier. But basically, if you can work, you can end up working your way up to getting a custom diamond painting, which, you know, they don't do generally. So that is a really fantastic reward to work towards. They also do like gift cards and things like that. So go on their page and have a look. But yeah, that is my treasure quest card. I think this one is a bronze. They've now started writing on them what they actually are, so it makes life easier, because I could never tell. Apparently there's something to do with the colour, but to me it's just because it's so like holographic, it's hard to work out. But now they do, if I show you on one I've already opened today, they do actually put on there that it's bronze, so it's easier to tell. But yeah, I believe they are both bronze anyway from the design. So yeah, that's our treasure quest card. The thank you for your purchase leaflet, I'll just quickly show you that. Oh yeah, this is the old style, they've changed this now. So then we have the Facebook. This is quite an old kit, but I've had it on my wish list for ages, and then it went out of stock for ages, and then so yeah, I was waiting for it for a long time, but I don't know when it was first made, to be fair. But yeah, we've got their Facebook VIP group there, which you can join as soon as you've made your first purchase. And then we have the 20% off if you order your first order via their app, tips and tricks, kit content, step-by-step instructions. So yeah, that's just basic little bits of info for you. We also have the sticker sheets for your pots. Like if you're like me and you like to kit up, these are very, very helpful. The special drills are at the end. So we've got our 2 fairy dust drills there. The AB drills are at the beginning on this kit. So we have all of those there. Number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are all AB drills. Anything below 150 is an AB drill. They've now started putting them at the end with the fairy dust drills, which I prefer, but it really doesn't matter, to be honest. It's not important, but I think it looks better when they're all together. And then we also have this section here, which is also a sticker. So you can put this in your logbook if you do a logbook. I don't. I use Gemflow app, so I don't use that. But for those that do, all the stickers there are all individual as well. So you can choose which ones you want to use. You've got the start and end date, then the image, and then, you know, all the details, the stats of the kit. Like I say, I use Gemflow, but a lot of people do use a journal or, you know, sort of a... What am I thinking? What did I just say? Literally. Honestly, brain fog is driving me insane at the moment. Logbook, that's what I was looking for. I'd literally just said it. So that's our sticker sheet. And as I say, these are great for kitting up because they are all individual stickers. So you can choose which bit you want to use. I don't use the numbers like the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't use those. I just use the actual, you know, the actual symbol and the number, the DAC number, because sometimes I use smaller pots and I sort of top up the pot. So I really just need the, you know, the DMC number. So that's that. Just to briefly show you the toolkit. I'm sure everybody has seen these now. But yeah, their toolkit, it's a free toolkit, obviously, that you get with the kit. So it's one of the best I've seen. So yeah, we get the kit, the toolkit contents are on there anyway. So we now have a twist and pick pen. These are much more comfortable to hold than the standard pink pens you get with diamond painting kits generally. And this one looks like it's got putty in, but they've now changed that to clear wax. But basically you twist the pen and it starts to bring the putty up to the top. If you get too much, just scrape it off. We have a 4-placer on the other end. Yeah, as I say, they've started doing clear wax in there now. So I think people were feeding back that they weren't keen on the putty. This is our tray, so it's got a lid and a stopper, and they are stackable. It is branded. We have the Do What Makes You Sparkle on the side and Diamond Art Club. As I say, it's a really good tray. It's got a stopper and a lid, so that's great. We get some spare putty. We also get a plate of the pink wax because people said they were missing the pink wax. We have a single placer, a 7-placer, and some spare bags. So yeah, it's a really good toolkit. If you know, like if it's you're new to diamond painting, you know, you won't find many standard, you know, toolkits that you get with a kit better than that one. So yeah, this is our canvas. As you can see, it is in a dustproof branded bag, which is great. I keep mine in those just to keep them nice and clean. Now this is where I'll attempt to open it without ripping the bag too much, but yeah, that never works, never does. I always rip it. Actually, to be fair, I've not done too bad there, because I just fold it over anyway in the box and it just stays neat anyway. I'm just going to slide the drills out, and what I'm actually going to do is just roll the canvas back on itself just so that it will lie nice and flat. It is poured glue on their canvases, so you can do this if it's double-sided adhesive. You can't, but as theirs is poured glue, we can. Oh, she's just literally so beautiful. Look at her. How adorable is she? Oh my goodness. Anyone who follows my channel will know that like fairy folk and things like that is something I particularly like. You know, these sort of like images really are my cup of tea. And this artist, I absolutely love her work. She's really, really fantastic. I've just opened another one of hers recently. It was gone up on my channel called Nemesis, and she's absolutely glorious. So yeah, I'm hoping to see more of this artist. Fingers crossed. Diamond Art Club, please. Can we have more, Emily? So yeah, let's have a tour of the canvas. We have the colour list, legend, schematic, whatever you want to call it, down the left hand side, and it is also down the right. Again, with the colours, the fairy dust drills are at the end, and on this kit the ABs are at the beginning, but on the newer kits they're all together at the bottom. And then along the bottom here we have the artist's name, and that it's, you know, licensed to Diamond Art Club, which means she gets paid for her work, the title of the canvas and the size. Along the bottom we have their socials, and then the lifetime warranty on this end. That's only valid if you've bought from Diamond Art Club directly, so if it's a D-stash it does not apply. And it's got their cellophane on, which is this perforated? Yes, this is before they started putting the lines on, because people were struggling to find the perforations, but I'm not sure if you'll see in this light, but the this is sectioned off so that you can, you know, work in sections, which I love. If I come to one of my older kits now from Diamond Art Club and it's not got the perforations on, I'm literally gutted that I've got to start cutting the cellophane, because I'm not the neatest and it's always wonky. So yeah, these lines you can see in the canvas, they are not creases in the canvas. They're basically where the cellophane has been put on, and it's kind of like rippled up, if you like. But if you pull the cellophane back and then press it back down, and if you do that all over the kit, they will flatten out. So yeah, I'll do that off camera when I've done, because I can feel it. It's like a, see that? I don't know if you can see it there. It's like a ridge in the, where the cellophane feels all tight, but it is just literally that it just needs pulling back and then probably leaving for a second and then just flattening out, and it will flatten out. But yeah, I'm not very good at doing that on camera, you know me. So let's have a look. As I say, we've got 63 colours, 2 fairy dust, and we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs, was it? Let me just have a look on the box. Yeah, 5 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Now, with our drills, I mean, look at those, they're beautiful, aren't they? It does tell you on here what kit it is, so if you store your drills separate from your canvas, you will be able to match them up. What I'm going to do is take the drills out of the bag, and then I'm going to get the special drills out. So I'm not going to list all the colours. If you know, if that's your preference and you'd rather me do list all the colours, just let me know in the comments. But I think sometimes people get a bit bored of looking at all the colour numbers. But yeah, that is our drill colour palette, and they are literally beautiful. So nice. 3 bags of 310 there. But yeah, I'm just going to get the special drills out, so bear with me 1 second. Right, so here we have our 2 fairy dust drills and our 5 AB drills. So we have, let's have a look. First of all, we have 100, which is an AB drill. Anything under 150 is an AB drill. I probably already said that. But yeah, that's like a pale sort of greeny shade. They've got like a coating on them like the Northern Lights, which is Aurora Borealis. So that's that one, pale green one. We also have like a very pale peachy coloured one. It's hard to show you these really. The lighting's not the best today either, so apologies for that. And then we also have this beautiful pale lemony coloured one. That's very pretty. And I find the ABs do sparkle so beautifully when they're round AB drills. Then we have this one, which is a beautiful pink colour. Very, very pretty. And then we have this one, which is like an off-white. That's very pretty. I suspect that's probably going to be maybe in her wings, possibly. But yeah, I'll show you on the canvas in a minute when I can find, if I can find them. Like some of them, like there's not many of them, like this fairy dust drill Z3849, there's very few in there, so that might be a bit harder to spot. And then we have Z3747, which is also a fairy dust, like a pale lilac. That's so pretty. Right, so let's have a look on our canvas. Let me just give you a tour of the canvas actually. So, you know, there'll be some chance for some sort of multi-placing colour blocking in the back of this. We've got a beautiful flower in her hair, and you can see her beautiful wings. She's got like a nice choker on. Her eyeshadow and everything is going to look really pretty, and the sort of contouring around her face is going to look so cute. Got some flowers up in her hair there. Got some flowers behind her. A pretty little off the shoulder outfit there. And then we've got some flowers in her hands and some flowers along the bottom. And again, along these bottom corners is where, down this side and at the bottom is where you'll be able to get some multi-placing done. What I mean by multi-placing is where you can sort of, you know, place more than one drill at a time. Some people prefer colour blocking, some people prefer confetti. So confetti is where you're changing the drills in your tray quite a lot and just doing a couple of, you know, like this sort of area would probably be classed as a confetti kind of area because there's a lot of different colours in a small area. But yeah, let's have a look for our AB drills. So we have number 1, which is the 100 one. So that is, yeah, okay. They are here. So we've got those in her wings and along here as well. So they might be dotted in some of the flowers, but mainly it looks like they're in her wings, this sort of green section of her wings. And then we have number 2, which is the kind of pink, pale pink one. That again is in her wings. I suspect this is where the ABs are going to be used quite, you know, mostly, I think. So we've got some there, and then obviously the same on the other side in her wings. I've got some down here in the bottom part of her wings as well. Again, the same with the number 1, that's down here in the bottom as well. And then we have number 3, which is, where are you, number 3? You're probably all screaming at me. It's there. I can see a couple in her eyes. Oh, let's have a look on the wings over here. Oh yeah, there's a couple of bits here in the wings as well. So again, that number 3, yeah, I can see it down here, is being used in her wings, as you can see, around there. And then we have number 4, which is, right, okay, yeah, that's in her outfit there, in the sort of sleeve bits of her, off the shoulder number. Yeah, and we've got her in her wings as well. So yeah, that's in there. And then what's the next one? Is a number 5. Yeah, that's being used kind of for this part of the wings to kind of create the lines in her wings in the bottom around here, this bit there, number 5. And again on the other side, so in those lines there, and then down here around there. So that's going to make that really stand out and sparkle here as well, this bit. And then we have our fairy dust drills, which is a plus symbol and a star. Right, so let's have a look for our plus symbol. Right, the plus symbol is this one here. So it's down sort of on the edges of the wings basically, and here look as well. So it's in the wings. Seems like all the special drills are being used pretty much predominantly in the wings. So they are going to look very, very pretty. Yeah, in the wings. And then we have the star, which is the beautiful blue colour. That is in her eyeshadow there. We've got some there. This is the one where there was hardly any, I think, isn't it? The star. So yeah, in her eyeshadow. We've got them a little bit here, this bit here. So yeah, I don't think, like I say, we've not got a lot of that one, so that one's being used very sort of sparingly. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think she's absolutely beautiful. Very, very pretty. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. You know, as I say, I will link Emilie's details, so go on and give her some love. And if you've enjoyed my video today, I would be very grateful if you'd be willing to subscribe to my channel. It is very much appreciated. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye now.